Hello, gunslingers and vault hunters. Welcome back to Borderlands 2. And in part 40, we equip the Bane.
So, here are the big problems that the Bane actually has. Although it has a relatively decent clip size and ammo capacity and does decent damage, it firstly impacts you with an overencumbrance debuff. It has an annoying voice actor attached to it, and every time you fire the damn thing, it squeals at you.
Oh, voice actor? Singular? This dude, this gun has a chorus. A beautiful orchestra.
No, it only has one voice actor, as we learn in the credits.
It's just... Oh my god. So, to tell you the truth, Mr. Gurdett, I originally thought that the strange effects I was experiencing as a result of switching to the Bane, like right now, I thought that was a game glitch.
Nope.
It took me a little while to figure out.
Yep, the Bane always impacts your movement speed down to about 10% of your normal movement speed, or is it 20%? It's some ridiculously low number.
And honestly, that's okay, because as long as you can switch the Bane out and regain your movement speed when you need to escape, and let the Sheriff of Lynchwood get her jollies off by killing bandits, then everything will be fine for the most part, because the Bane is an electric weapon. It murders shields, and it will be my assistant in helping slay 100 bandits during this part.
I see that you're attempting to actually fill up the additional reward segments instead of just using your best weapon here.
I mean, I get pretty damn close. Oh god. My god, what the fuck have we created?
You see, you can tell that it's not actually a glitch because, the subtitles spell out that it's supposed to be happening like that.
Oh yeah. Right. I think it was parentheses, annoying sound, close parentheses, that told me. You gotta be kidding me. And as I understand, the analytical Bane is just one of a whole manufactured series of weapons that also makes ridiculous sound effects when you use it.
I've never seen any of the other Banes.
One of them says like, I remember it was something along the lines of, "Is it time for your payback revenge? I'll murder some people." Well, it was a lady's voice, and it sounded nothing like that, except that's what I remember. Is like you switch the weapon, and then bring it opens up a whole chapter of whoop ass.
Alright, you got corrosion done.
But need more shots. Okay, well, corrosion is done. Now let's work on the other ones. And this is why you should always have in your inventory at least one weapon of the elemental varieties you will probably need.
I disagree with that. Honestly, corrosion and shock are all you really need.
For real. That damage over time against non-human targets, because many of the enemies that you fight in this game are not just, naked fleshy humans, then yeah, you would probably prefer corrosion. Feel my wrath! Oh shit. Not the mic. You guys over for the whoop ass coming at you. I'm Deputy Winger. Looks like it's about to level up. I don't know.
I don't even know if there actually are native 100 enemies in Lynchwood. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to wait for the 12-hour respawn cycle to actually do Hyperion contract whilst you're in Lynchwood.
Is there really a 12-hour respawn cycle in Borderlands?
Yes. It's not a 12-hour respawn cycle in real time. It's a 12-hour respawn cycle according to the clock, according to the day-night cycle.
According to
But
right.
yeah, there's definitely a 12-hour respawn cycle. I experienced it definitively while I was going through the fridge the second time, attempting to pick up quests during post-game.
Right, because you end up spending so much time in a place that enemies will naturally start respawning due to the day cycle.
Yep.
Well, I am glad that we have elucidated
Recoil
on these
reduction.
matters.
Damn it,
while
Cloud.
we quietly, go back to madness. I don't care what anybody says. I was having a blast killing people with the Bane, especially during a quest that required me to kill lots and lots of enemies.
Hello, train.
That dude got hit by the train. He's dead. Anyway, I like that the Bane slows down your movement speed in that it makes it easier to aim while you're aiming down the sights.
Only because of the unnatural weapon sway that occurs with a majority of the weapon classes.
Right, and then on the subject of weapon spread, the longer you hold the Bane and fire, the more accurate it becomes, which also is nice. Alright, there. We have found a use for fire. Bandits are weak against fire. It's just too bad bandits are already stupidly easy to kill. Except for badasses, of course.
Usually.
My pain! So
I'm kind of surprised that you actually kept using the Bane for the entirety of this quest, though.
Well, I mean,
Mind you, I don't think you could have swatched it out with a different shock weapon, but I think I certainly would have tried. I did not even attempt to utilize the Bane at all because I was like, oh god, this cuts my movement speed in half, and it sounds like a screeching banshee. I'm not dealing with that.
What are you talking about, Mr. Grenade? Its voice is beautiful. It knows all kinds of words like weapons and rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. I will say, the Bandit is an excellent level 20 weapon. If you're level 20,
Yes.
it will very quickly expire.
Yeah. Once you hit like 25, that's the thing. Your weapon should pretty much be either at your level or no more than 3 levels below you.
Right.
Because at that point, of the benefits of having at-level weapons really start to come into play the later on in the game you get.
Right. Marginal level differences become
So how
very
many times
important.
did you actually
in
die
New Game
during
Plus.
this quest?
I'm sorry. What was that, Gerda?
How many times did you die during this quest?
Oh, I died plenty of times. Trust me. I mean, Jesus Christ! Like it takes long enough for me to kill 100 bandits on video. It's another thing if I actually show the deaths, because I'm sure it's understood that. Hence, I'm in the fight for my life road right now. These guys are all like level 23 to 25. Yeah, I died a shitload of times during this quest.
For the record, I did not actually do the Hyperion contract quest.
Yeah.
I probably should have, given how long I spent in Lichwood, but nah, I did not.
Right. I like it that they give you quests that you can do while you're traveling through an area. That's an excellent example of something you can do while you're going through Lynchwood, is just killing people. Hell, they won't leave you alone.
Enjoy the Hyperion XKCD
A rose by
experimental
any other
weapon.
name.
Custom designed For a murderer like you.
Oh, I get it.
Contingent Morning Star.
The Bane is a Hyperion weapon. So all Hyperion weapons might have that weirdness.
No, actually. A majority of the Hyperion weapons, at least on green rarity or uncommon, are mostly normal. They have relatively high firing power, smaller magazine sizes than average, but the big drawback to Hyperion is actually their simplicity. They tend to not actually be mixed up with elements all that much like Jacob's.
Interesting. Well, because Maliwan is the elemental weapons manufacturer.
Yep, Maliwan has elements on every single one of their weapons, which is kind of dumb because it actually degrades a majority of their normal damage.
To breach the final door to my chambers, you'll need to be Jack. That means passing a bioscan and speaking a password in his voice. If you can kill one of Jack's body doubles in opportunity, I can get you through that door.
Oh god, the statuesque. No.
Snag an orbital drop beacon and some
No.
lures. I'll explain why once you've got 'em.
I hate the statuesque quest. I'm a level 24 right now. I don't complete that particular quest until level 26. That is a tough one. I don't know if you checked that one out, but that is like the granddaddy of failable missions.
You see, by the time I got the opportunity, I was just trying to dash my way through the main quest.
It echoes his biosignature to every machine in the immediate area. That pocket watch also records audio. Jack loves to listen to the praise of his underlings. You need to create a voice modulator so you can speak in Jack's voice. Get to an info kiosk.
Although I didn't really have all that many problems going through Opportunity. I mean, there is a super badass loader on the far edge of one of the docks, but that's like the only enemy that I was having any problems at all with, and I mostly just avoided him.
Right, at level, you will not have the worst time going through Opportunity. It's the quests that will drive you up the wall in Opportunity. So right here, I actually ran into the, what's his name? So this is the foreman that Moxie wanted me to kill. Unfortunately for him, his rock.
Did you actually pick up this quest for her while you were in Sanctuary?
Oh, of course. Well, that's where you pick up the quest for Moxie.
I know, but I don't. We didn't see you actually pick up this quest.
No, I mean, we might have talked over. There were a lot of people talking during these past bunch of parts.
Oh, he dropped a key. Do a lady a favor and grab it. Every key fits in a lock, sugar. Check the containers. See if that key opens one of them.
And it does.
Behold.
Sounds like that key was just the right size. See if there's anything useful in there.
Moxie, if you make it into Borderlands 3 coming out September 13th, then we would love to hear your innuendos even more.
If you'd blow up the nearby retaining wall and flood those pits, I'd be awful grateful.
Old Balloon Tits is still holding a grudge against me, huh? I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. Once you've eaten prime rib for free, it's hard to go back to sucking down for cash. If you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what he's talking about, Gerda?
Yes, Jack, we know what you're talking about. Yes, Jack, we get it.
Well, see, that's Jack condescending to us because he doesn't think we're smart enough to put it together.
You're trying to fight power loaders fair. You can't do that, Pass Cloud. Power loaders you have to take out using usually explosives.
Explosives
Or
are
wait
very
for their
effective
melee
against
attacks to go off.
Or when their melee attacks, like, you could draw out their melee attacks and make them weaker.
They're gonna make a big boom.
Yeah.
Run away! Run away!
My construction site! Oh, for Moxie, you bitch!
Haven't heard Jack that angry since I kicked his plastic surgery'd ass to the curb. Come on back, sugar.
Can do, Miss Moxie.